Rye, are you ready to step inside the real Slim Shady time machine?
Only if there's a TV in there, because I cannot wait to see what went down on the Muppets season finale. Now, we've all heard about the old school vinyl craze, but Eminem is taking this one step further, or should we say one step back?
Yeah, the rapper has decided to re-release his classic 1999 album, the Slim Shady LP, on cassette. And for all you pipsqueaks who might be wondering what the heck a cassette is, know this. 20 years ago, that trusty little tape was as sassy as your modern day MP3.
Except you could actually physically hold it.
And it was double-sided with 100% hits.
Eminem is releasing this limited edition blast in the past.
Get it?
I get it. And we reckon they're going to be snapped up quicker than hotcakes.
Even with the $40 price tag, this has to be the most expensive cassette in the history of music.
Well, is he signing all of them? He made the announcement on Twitter saying, "Dust off that Sony Sports yellow Walkman, it's in your closet."
Hasn't Eminem already cleaned out his closet?
Well, maybe he's in the middle of another spring clean. But all you Marshall Mathers fans better jump on this quick before they all disappear. And then maybe spend some time trying to figure out how the hell you're actually going to play them.
That could pose as a dilemma. Speaking of awkward situations, things are getting a little ugly in the Paramore band camp over a legal dispute involving one of their original members. Former bass player Jeremy Davis left the group last year and is now being sued by the actual owners of the band.
Yeah, it is sounding a little bit confusing, but apparently the orange-haired frontwoman, Hayley Williams, is the only member of Paramore who is actually signed to Atlantic Records, and she pays her fellow band members like employees.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
It'll be a full-time job supporting that hairstyle. Have you seen it lately?
Yep.
Hayley's actually just launched her own hair dye company called Good Dye Young. But anyway, back to Jeremy Davis, who's claiming he was a partner of the band, which entitles him to an even split of the group's tour revenue and royalties, which I can imagine would be quite a big chunk of dosh. If Jeremy wins the case, he'll also be eligible to claim a portion of what the band makes without him moving forward.
I just wish my boss kept paying me after I quit.
I don't think Burger King works that way, right?
But Paramore are currently at sea as part of their second leg of their one-of-a-kind cruising festival called Parahoy, where 3,000 lucky fans board a giant cruise ship with the band and set sail on a 4-day adventure through Miami all the way through to Mexico. And the chances of their old bass player stepping on board are probably slim to none. But hey, he could probably buy his own boat with that big fat royalty check. Cheers, Paramore.
So while Eminem's working on taking us back to the dark ages of technology, when we relied on the cassette to play out the bangers, on the other end of the scale is Jack White, who pretty much earned himself the title of Vinyl King when he brought out Lazaretto on vinyl in 2014. The record that's so badass it plays at 3 different speeds, has not one but 2 secret songs hidden under the vinyl label, and that creates a floating hologram when it's spinning.
Okay, what's the genius up to now?
Well, he's about to release another record. It's a little different to what you might normally hear from the White Stripes mastermind, though. He's teamed up with the Muppets and the Electric Mayhem to cover Stevie Wonder's "You Are the Sunshine of My Life."
Just when you thought Whitey Boy couldn't win any more hearts, he's rocked the living shit out of the season finale of the Muppets with an awesome cover that will be available on 7-inch through Third Man Records.
You are the apple of my eye, yeah. Forever you'll stay in my heart.
And the world is bidding farewell to the legendary British producer known as the 5th member of the Beatles, Sir George Martin.
The producer, musician and 6-time Grammy Award winner who signed the Beatles and helped them propel 23 of the hits to the #1 spot in the US has passed away at age 90.
The music industry, celebrities and even world leaders have paid tribute to the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, who is behind some of the world's most well-known recordings. Beatles, Ringo and Paul McCartney took to social media, with Paul posting, "The world has lost a truly great man."
UK Prime Minister David Cameron tweeted, "Sir George Martin was a giant of music, working with the Fab Four to create the world's most enduring pop music. It's hard to believe the impact George had on the music world. What a legend." I'm Rye.
And I'm Miriam. We'll see you next time.